How One Girl Beat Stage Fear. It was the last Monday of October in Willow Creek Middle School, and the fall talent show was just around the corner. Kids were buzzing about their acts, guitar solos, dance routines, magic tricks, even a group doing a comedy sketch. But in room 207, a quiet 7th grader named Emma sat frozen at her desk, nervously chewing on her pencil. She had signed up to recite a poem she had written, something personal, something real. But the thought of standing in front of a crowd made her stomach twist into knots. Public speaking's not that scary, her best friend Zoe said, popping a chip into her mouth at lunch. You say that because you've never seen me try, Emma mumbled. My voice shakes, my hands sweat, I forget words. That night at home, Emma stared at her notebook, filled with her poem, The Girl Who Hid Behind Quiet. It was about her, about how hard it was to speak up, to be seen. She wanted to share it, but stage fright felt like a wall she couldn't climb. Her dad knocked on the door. Still nervous? He asked gently. Emma nodded. Want to hear a secret? He said. Back in high school, I passed out during my first speech in debate class. Emma looked up, surprised. Her dad was the most confident person she knew. What changed? She asked. I stopped trying to not be scared. Instead, I made peace with it. I practiced like crazy, reminded myself why it mattered, and focused on just talking to one person in the room, not the crowd. He winked. Also, deep breaths, big ones, like you're blowing up a birthday balloon. Over the next few days, Emma practiced in the mirror, in her room, in front of Max the dog, and finally, in front of Zoe, who clapped so hard it startled Max off the couch. Show night arrived. Backstage, Emma's knees were jelly. Her name was called. Lights blazed. She stepped onto the stage, heart pounding. The microphone seemed taller than a skyscraper. She closed her eyes, took one of those big birthday balloon breaths, and began. At first, her voice trembled, but then something shifted. She looked into the crowd and found Zoe's face, then her dad's, and she read like she was telling her story to just them. When she finished, there was silence and then an eruption of applause. Emma blinked. She had done it. Later, kids came up to her in the hallway. That was so brave. I felt that poem. Thank you for sharing. Stage fear didn't disappear that night, but it shrank just enough for Emma to step into the light again, and again, and again. Moral of the story: stage fear doesn't mean you're not brave, it means you care. The trick isn't to make the fear vanish, but to move forward anyway. Speak from the heart, focus on why it matters, and remember the stage is just another place to tell your story.